The parity in this league is unbelievable. High school prep basketball at its best. Welcome to the NPA.
Right over the defender.
12 teams vying to become NPA national champions. It's down. No, Kellen Tynes! Throw it down! Samuel Alamutu putting it on a platter. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Stay tuned, folks. NPA Nationals are going to be an absolute treat.
Field is stepping up out west. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. They're much further down in the standings right now. Now the starting group for the visitors. The Cobra out there with Fresh, and there's the Great, and there's Slim, and it's the Professor in at point. Prodigy is out there with the Monster. Then it's Freak, and it's ABC, and it's Big Dog, and at the 5 down low. Looking at the season so far, Steve, feels like every perimeter player is working on that step-back three. What's making that shot so popular?
You know, I think, Kevin, now in this days, there's no hand checking, so you already have spacing, and now to be able to step back and knock down a 3, it creates more. Back in the day with hand checking, it would have been hard to step back with an arm grabbing you and holding you. So I think guys are, somewhat playing by the rules and using their rules to their advantage.
Great explanation.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Here's the Cobra. Fades away. He gets it in there. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Freak. Here's Torrey. To shoot. Shot from 12. Fresh pulls it in.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to the Professor. The pass to Fresh. To the inside. Here's Slim, and it's blocked. First quarter. Here's Torrey. He's coming off a 25-point game again.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Slim passes to the Professor. To the right side. Slim hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Going 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Torrey. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Can't connect from short range.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's the Prodigy. It's deflected.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's the Professor. No good from 11 feet. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ball stolen. Here's the Cobra. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
The NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty. They'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
That one also a miss for him. It's like the other 3 attempts this game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Down low, poked away. Fast break, here we go. Here's the prodigy. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 50% for the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Slim. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Freak. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Freak throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Pass to Fresh. Here's the professor. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And he showed again why he's such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
El Prodigy shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul. You were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Shoot 2. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's the professor. Pass to Slim. Here's the professor. There's the pass to the Kobe. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Slim. No good on the 3. And they're really going here. Pretty dreadful. 22%. From deep. That one, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That free throw, no good. On the second free throw. Passes to the professor. Here is Slim. And here's Fresh. Pass to the Great. Here's Fresh. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop.
1:24 left here in the first quarter. The pass to the great. Right block shot, drained for 2 points. Here's the prodigy. 20 points for him last game again. Passes it to ABC. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Just about an even 40% to start. Pass to Slim. The pass to the great. That one good for 2. The great's got his second bucket of the night.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Passes it to the product. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to the monster. Shot clock at 5. No good that time. Gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Count it. That's 7 points for Slim.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's the prodigy and the pass to the monster. And a missed late. And so it's the visiting team going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The great out there with Fresh, then there's Slim, then there's the Professor. And it's easy breezy in at the 2 spot. Here's the prodigy. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's the Professor, got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Comes up empty down low. Being disastrous, 25% from the field so far. Here's the prodigy. The teardrop falls in. The prodigy's got 4 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Professor passes to the great. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Big Dog. Frank with it. Fighters from 14 and too long on the shot. The ball at 42%. Here's Fresh, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The monster passes to the product. Looking to get it going. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
Now the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Will that be enough? Is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more. And we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. Here's the Professor. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Slim, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting, 90% from the line.
drive this time. Second misses also. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's the Prodigy, and he banks in the layup. The Prodigy's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's the Professor. Passed it easy breezy. Now here's Fresh. Slam passes to Fresh. Nails the 16-footer. Fresh has got his second bucket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's the Prodigy. 8 points for him. Now the pass to the Monster. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Off with the layup.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Good on the shot. 6 points for the great.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Traore. He has 5. Stolen by Fresh. And they're running. Here's the great. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, passes to Big Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line. Shoot 2. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's the Professor. Pass to Fresh. Inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Easy breeze. He's got his first 2 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Prodigy passes to Big Ball. Off target with the open look.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Steve, it doesn't matter how they do it, but there are some players, as you know, that can get into another player's head. I guess like a Dennis Rodman, but there are a lot of them now that play and use that tactic.
Yeah, Draymond Green, Kevin, Patrick Beverly, Chris Paul, I think is one of those guys. PJ Tucker, he doesn't really talk, but he has a lot of antics. There's a lot of guys that like to get in your head. Also, Joel Embiid is one. He does it extremely well.
That one is off. Bosch is checked in for ABC. Second free throw, good. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Traore. He's covered by Fresh. The shot's good. And it's 7 points for the Monster.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Professor passes to Easy Breeze. And it's blocked. Here's Flash. 11 points for him in that last game again. He shoots again. Count that one. The Monsters got 7 points for the quarter.
In this period, they're beating him, and he's feeling it.
Here's the Professor. Now Fresh. To the paint. Here's Slim. Lays it up off the glass. Slim's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the middle. Here's Flash. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Fresh. To the paint. Here's Flash. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot. Flash has got his second basket of the night.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality
Physical
shot.
presence inside.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here's Easy Breezy. It's deflected. To the left side wing. Flash passes to Big Dog. All alone. And he drops that one in. Big Dog's got 4 this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Easy Breezy passes to the Cobra. Out to the wing. Here's the Great. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Houston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Pass to Big Dog. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Just 5 on the clock. This is it to Freak. A fadeaway. That shot misses. Gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Easy Breezy. Rebounded by Flash. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's the Prodigy. The Monster passes to Big Dog. The shot that time, not on target.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The away team, they lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what did you see from them?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game. And one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they shot under 40% in the half. That tells the story right there. Defense deserves some credit for disrupting them a little bit, but they need to counteract with more creativity on offense. Fewer isolations, more movement, better shot selection.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Slim.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Creek is out there with ABC. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's Big Dog. And it's the Monster in at the 2. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Pass to Fresh. Here's the Professor. Off target at the rim.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
The Prodigy passes to ABC. Here's Trey. 9 points in the game so far. Inside, here's the Crate, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Crate's got 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And the pass to ABC. Down low. Passes it to the Monster. For the lead. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Slim. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Fresh. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's the Professor. He's got 6. Now here's Fresh. The Cobra passes to the Professor. Got a piece of it. Here's ABC, and they cash in right away with a quick shot. ABC's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Professor passes to the Cobra. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And here's a look at the stats for Slim. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in three-point field goal percentage, 10th in steals, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And you said a top 5 percentage from deep. I don't think last year was an aberration. He's one of the deadliest sharpshooters in the game. Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Fresh. And it's Freak missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 13 points for Slim.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Freak. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Shot from 12. Headshot off.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Trey. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Big Dog. That's tipped. And here's Fresh. The Professor passes to Slim. Here's the Professor. Out left to the wing. And the 3 ball is good. Slim's got 16.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. As we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
Baller, he's checked in for free. The pass to ABC. Pulls it from the elbow. Off the iron that time. Gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Slim. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. Portland just 35% so far. Passes it to Big Ball. They let go. The monster passes to Big Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to the professor. Here's the general. And good that time.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
The monster passes to the product. Here's Traore. 9 points in the game so far.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
They get it back. The great off on the layup. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. The great's got 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The prodigy passes to ABC. There's 1:40 left in the third. 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Dickens. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Passes it to the product. Pass to the monster. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's the professor. 6 points for him. To the inside. Here's Slim. And that one, good. Slim's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And his pure defensive effort changed their shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
Down low. It's intercepted. 1 second left. That shot, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The away team up by 15. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The machine is out there with the professor, and there's the great. Then it's fresh, and it's Slim in at the 3, the small forward. The professor passes to Slim. Here's the great. The layup missed. Here's the prodigy, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Pass to Fresh. Now the pass to the machine. Here is Slim, just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. Here's the prodigy. Passes to the monster. Over to the left wing. Here's the prodigy. Lets the 3 fly. A shot, no good. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's the great. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Pass to the prodigy. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Next quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The pass to the machine. A 3-ball. They get it back. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the lead is down inside single digits.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Great check in for Slim. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on John Beeline's huddle with his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, let's see if we can focus.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush. They're going for the throat.
The prodigy passes to Ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. No good there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here is Slim. To the middle. Pass to the professor. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Pass to the prodigy. Taken away. Here's Slim. Misses the layup.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Pass to Freak to the paint. Here's ABC, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's the professor. The pass to Slim. It's tipped. Here's ABC. Shot, high post. That one a little long. Gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. It's good. The Greats got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Passes it to ABC. Clock at 4. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's the crate. Banked in off the glass.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to ball. To the wing on the left. Here's the prodigy. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Gone. 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's the professor. Releases from 15. Basket good.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Here's the pass to Slim. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to the Cobra. Pass to Slim. This one for 3. No good that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's the professor. And the pass to Slim. Here's the professor. Passes to Slim. Connects from 3-point range. Slim's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
They get it again. Gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. The professor passes to Slim. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. No dice and 9 feet out. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Here's the prodigy and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Neto, the pass to the Great. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one comes. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.